Okay. Hello, YouTube. Eye Five Mad Hatter coming right at you. It's been a long time. Hello, I'm back, and I will be back. I'll be making videos a lot here in the next well, just every day. I'll make a video, drop a live on you, do something. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell my family. Shoot, I don't care. I'll do my best to keep it clean and make it a family friendly type thing. This is Independence Day. Happy Independence Day. I say Happy Independence Day because, well, it's supposed to be our independence from England. The problem is we're not independent from anybody. We have no sovereignty, and it's all based upon these beasters. I don't want to say beasters. I'm going to attempt to keep the filters from taking us off. And I say us because it's going to be us. We're going to do some things. But Happy Independence Day. And if you really want to mess somebody up, uh, go out there and ask somebody from Britain or from here in America if they celebrate 4th of July in Great Britain or Australia or Africa, otherwise known as Ethiopia, by the way. That's the old name of the continent, was Ethiopia. Yes, it's a country now. The Europeans came in there and changed everything up, made colonies out of everything, but the whole landmass at one point in time was called Ethiopia. Look it up. Never ever believe anything I say. Look it up for yourselves. In the meantime, I'm going to come back to the platform and continue working to brighten some folks up, maybe make them happy, maybe make them mad. Who knows? We're going to do our best not to use the words that are filtered by the platform. YT is going to stand for Tube U, okay? Uh, and we're also not going to call our commander in chief by his name. That's filtered out. We're going to go through and not use any copyrighted material unless it's fair use type stuff. And I will call out the fair use for things if I'm going to do any commentary on videos, because we're really going to start making this channel go. And I do want to make mention of a channel that I follow, have been following for a while now, named Marfoogle. Marfoogle. Remember those words, Marfoogle, Marfoogle. He puts out some really good information, and he ties a lot of people together here in YouTube. We've got a community going, and he's the one that's teaching us about these filtered words, and he's doing really well. And he's helping other people do really well too. So, Marfoogle, hey, what's up, man? Hope you're doing really well. Uh, I do want to talk to you at some point in time. So if you get a hold of me, my email, I'll drop it down here in the little thing underneath us, that squelch box underneath us. And anybody that has anything they want to hear about, want me to do some research about, drop your comments down there in the dirt pit, otherwise known as the section of comments. Oh, let's change some things up. Let's do some things and let's get some people together. It's time. It's been time. It's been time since I started doing videos over a year ago. So let's get some things together. I got a few subscribers. I'm not worried about it. Whoever's on my channel's on my channel. I'm not going to push for a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want to push for a whole lot of stuff. Those people who want to be around me, with me, hear me, listen to me, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Love you all about that stuff. Just remember, do not believe a dang thing I say. Look it up for yourself. Because unlike some people, I don't want to feed you a bunch of wash. Okay? I don't want to feed you any wash. And wash is my term for BS. Brava Sierra. Um, Another folks that I listen to on a daily is John B. Wells. I listen to him on a daily. I'm a member of his website, Caravan to Midnight and Arc to Midnight. Those channels are fantastic channels. He's got a channel here on YouTube. However, he doesn't care about no filters, man. He lets it go. and he's got a young lady on his channel with him at the very end of his show every day for Caravan of Midnight. Her name is Rose, and Rose is one highly intelligent person, young person, a very conservative young person that is attempting to get out there and educate her peers. I don't know about you guys, and this is where I'm gonna attempt to not get super into the bafflement of what we call our American politics. I'm uh, I'm not afraid of what's going on. I'm very concerned about what's going on, and I really hope that you folks can find a way to come back to the middle with the rest of us. I like to say that I'm a middle ground type of person. I want people to have their freedoms and their liberties. I want my freedom and my liberty. I'm not going to jump up and down if you don't follow me. I'm not going to jump up and down to follow you either because I'm a firm believer. You lead, follow, or get the hell out of my way. So when it comes right down to it, folks, we have got to take this country back. We being the people in the middle. And yeah, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of the country. I'm Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska. I got the hell out of the I-5 area. I'm getting ready to change my name to the I-70 Mad Hatter because I'll be traveling the I-70 down that corridor a lot in the coming months. The last time I spoke to you in a video like this, I was working for a company out of Amarillo, Texas. I won't name the name of the company. It was a learning experience. Let's just say it that way. Um, yeah, it was it was a learning experience. I don't see how I don't see how a company can run itself like that and and do what it does to its workers. It's sad. It really is sad. And the one thing it did teach me is everything not to do. Everything not to do when it comes to running a trucking company. And yeah, it forced me to do a lot of research into what to do. And in that research, it led me to a company that I'm going to be driving for out of Overland Park. They're doing the right things. They're helping people. And they're going to help me. I believe it. In the meantime, I have lots of frying pans in the fire. You have to have lots of frying pans in the fire. I'm going to be starting up a dispatching service. So if you know any truckers that would like to have a dispatching service, as far as a negotiated dispatching service, um, I've got somebody that is being trained right now to be a dispatcher, not only for myself and for the company that I'm going to work for, but it's pretty much an independent type of thing that we can dispatch for anybody out there. And we're getting the contacts made right now for the big brokers, C.H. Robinson and places like that. I'll name them out because they're an awesome brokerage. They do really well for the drivers and they do really well for the dispatchers. So if you'd like to negotiate a term, a trial basis, see how we do as a dispatch, there's three things that I'm going to require out of my dispatchers. Number one, when they get you a load, they're going to have already done the research as to what area you're going into before they negotiate the load for you. That way, they're not sending you out into BFEville with a 53-foot trailer and you're not able to get turned around. Mm-mm. Nope. They're going to Google Earth that thing and they're going to know what it's like because my dispatcher's been in the truck with me. They know that you've got to do the research for the trucker to give them a heads up. The second thing, if there's an appointment time required for a load, that appointment is going to be made and researched for that driver. Okay? That's a promise. There won't be showing up and you don't have an appointment and you're going to be sitting there all damn day to the next day to get your appointment. That happened to me way too many times. So that's the second thing. Appointments. If there's a required appointment, that will be researched with the broker, with the customer, where the delivery is being made to, before that driver's ever contacted. I, I don't know how many times I sat without getting paid, waiting on an appointment that should have been made for me by my dispatch. Number three, times in and times out. If you have an appointment and you get there and they don't get you to that door on that appointment time, at that minute, we will start negotiating for your pay. We'll start negotiating for detention time. And most people say it's, oh, 2 hours. No, we're going to go at that minute. If you have an appointment and it's a strict required appointment, at that moment that you pull up, if they don't have you in the door within 15 minutes, that's when your detention pay is going to get started. That's when we start calling a broker. That's our service. That's what the dispatch is supposed to do. And most guys say, oh, it's 2 hours. No, no. So if you know any truckers, you know any friends out there that are truckers that need a dispatching service, any of your owner operators and things like that need a dispatching service, need to get their truck leased onto a company, get in touch with me. I'm going to put my contact information down underneath this video. So, yeah, let's get that going. So I'm in this thing about 11 minutes. I'm going to go back to something I started to talk about, our American politics. We've got to come back to the middle, folks. We are not a socialist country, nor will we be a socialist country. In fact, we need to run the socialists the hell out of our country. That is not freedom. That has nothing to do with freedom. It has everything to do with stealing, robbing, and murdering people. We do not need that in our country. This Antifa, oh, pardon me, anti-fart movement, yeah, Fita-in. Fita-an, that's what we'll call them. Fita-an. I'm not calling for violence, folks. I will tell you this much, though. The I-70 Mad Hatter, which I'm going to still label this I-5 Mad Hatter just for a short period of time, but the I-70 Mad Hatter, I'm going to tell you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Do something to somebody I love, guys. Yeah, I'll find you. I have some certain particular skills that I've honed over the last 27 years of my life. Some particular skills that I've honed. Hurt somebody that I know in any state, any city, and I have friends everywhere. Hurt somebody I know, you little bitches. And you're going to have me to deal with and a whole bunch of other men too. Because we're about to hear with it, y'all. We're about to hear cut your monkey shit out. I mean it. Cut it out. You're about to get into a fight you don't know how to get out of. It's like Dan Bongino says. That's another guy that I listen to a lot. But it's like Dan Bongino says, you've never been hit by somebody that has no reason to stop. You guys hit and then run. I don't. I'm going to grab you, and you're going to remember for the rest of your life exactly what you got grabbed by. I'm going to grab you, and once I get a hold of you, and this is what I tell everybody, this is how I train people. And I train people too. I have several. Once I get a hold of you, I'm going to hurt you. And you're going to remember it for the rest of the life that you have. Oh, I'll let you live. I'm not going to hurt you and kill you. No, no. I want you to remember the lesson that you get given. And you'll remember that lesson. Hurt somebody I know, please. Don't do that. Don't hurt somebody I know. And you don't know who I know. But it will come to me. You hurt somebody that I know, and it'd be best that a millstone be hung about your neck and you be thrown into the ocean before I get a hold of you, because that will be a pleasurable way of ending your life. Just go get a millstone, put it around your neck, jump in the ocean. Matthew 23 is a great, great chapter. Matthew 18 is too. A lot of good stuff in Matthew. But I digress. Tianfa, stop your crap. Got me? Stop it. It's okay to yell. It's okay to scream. It's okay to call names and all that crud. But it's just like it says, sticks and stones will break my bones. Words will never hurt me. But you're bringing out the sticks and stones. and I'm tired of hearing about it and seeing it. I'm tired of it. So I see one of you fellows with the black mask approach me.